Good boy. All right, just stay there. Yeah. Number 58.
Oh, it tells you the serial number. Look at that.
Yeah.
And so what's going on here on the dash? I'm very curious.
Well, it says, whoops. Well, I can.
Oh, it like turns off to save power.
Yeah, plug in to charge, battery range, 39 miles right now is my range.
Interesting.
So I just came from home. It was 40 at home.
Okay.
And I rode my bike across the country this summer, so I haven't been driving it at all.
Okay.
So I've only put on less than 1,800 miles.
Okay.
Let's turn this radio off.
How do you like these touch panel things? They're okay?
Yeah, at first they were a little, you know, I'd hit things accidentally. I'd be going for this and I'd hit something, and so it was a little irritating at first, but now I've gotten used to it, so I actually like it now.
Are these bumps or the buttons are here?
It's the buttons. So I don't know what the bumps are for.
Maybe to help you find it or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Interesting. I noticed the parking brake was kind of an interesting location. It's there instead of like somewhere
Yeah, it's a funky thing. That's the parking brake right there.
Yeah.
So you pull it back like that, and
is the brake on now or is it off?
It's on now.
Oh,
so
I see.
It's an electric brake, and then to get it off, you just
push
forward, and that turns it off. Yeah.
And I've heard people with, you know, you seem to have large hands. Is this an issue with people with large hands or no? No. Oh, okay.
I don't even
look at that. Okay, nice.
It doesn't even affect me.
Oh, and the backup has this.
Yeah, it's got a.
So does it know you're turning or something? How does it know this?
Yeah, it's funny. Whatever way your wheels are.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Whatever way your wheels are going, it sort of tells you where you're going, I guess. So
yeah.
My wheel's going this way, so it's telling me I can turn around that way.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's got these funky. You know, if you get close to something, these sensors, I don't know if I can do it here.
Yeah, I don't want to put you at risk.
No. Oh yeah, there it goes.
Oh really? So look at that.
And then if you go back, it's a different cadence, so you know if it's back or front.
Wow.
If you're whatever beep.
Some kind of proximity sensor.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The interior's okay, you know.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, I prefer sort of more European styling.
Right. Beamer, Volkswagen, Mercedes.
And I actually like the Leaf had. I got to test drive a Leaf at Moscone Center, and it was not too bad either.
Okay.
But this is all right.
Yeah. I mean, they got it out in a reasonable amount of time. The price isn't horrible. It's it's acceptable with the federal government discount is nice. And that makes it competitive with high-end, Priuses and stuff like that.
Yeah. So if you want to drive it, you're welcome to drive it.
Oh no, I trust. The experience is good enough. I'm so glad to just be in a car that's moving.
All right.
So it's funny, very, very modern cars, you can barely even hear the motor, and it's we've taken that for granted. Because a modern car will almost sound like this.
Yeah. This, we've got windows open and like that, but it's one of the things I really like about it. It's really nice and quiet.
Yeah.
You just probably get off a big, busy street. But it's got really good acceleration. I can't really do that here on Embarcadero. I guess I could.
Right.
But,
well, I'll let you decide when you want to do that. No problem.
But and you put it in this little drive mode that you can put it in like sport mode, and it'll just slam you back. So you press this thing, and you've got sport or mountain or normal.
Oh, to give you the full power, full brunt of the electric motor. I see.
Yeah. So in the Tesla, you probably got, probably really
insanity mode.
Acceleration.
Yeah.
But you hit it, it really will take off.
Yeah, that's not bad. Look at that.
And it's even more if it's just me in the car.
Right. Of course.
When there's
another person
and two dogs.
Right.
Doesn't quite have the acceleration.
Right. So it sounds like this maybe has V6 almost V8 acceleration.
Yeah.
I mean that was pretty powerful even with all this, two adults, two dogs.
Yeah, if you stomp on it, it just really takes off. Too much, but
yeah, I mean that's really powerful, definitely. I mean, I haven't been in a Leaf, but you know, the Prius small little V4 Atkinson cycle.
Yeah.
So this will definitely get you out of a dangerous situation.
Oh yeah, and if you want to get somewhere, if you're driving down the freeway and you say, I want to get over there, in my old Honda Civic hybrid, I wouldn't even think about it. I would like wait my time or slow down.
Right.
If I want to get somewhere, I just step on it and I'm there.
Yeah. I drive a VW TDI Jetta, and you know, there's very little torque there. I mean, it's if I was in a dangerous situation, I probably wouldn't get out of it.
Yeah. This thing's almost too fast sometimes. It's kind of scary sometimes. Like all of a sudden you're just slammed back, like, whoa, I shouldn't have done that.
Right. How is the accelerator pedal? It's pretty sensitive, or it's just right?
It's just right.
Okay.
Yeah. If it weren't so quiet, if I didn't know it was an electric car, I just feel like I was driving a
regular car.
And it was like my. It's got that continuously variable transmission, right? So there's no shifting or anything like that.
Right.
And so I sort of got used to that with my Honda because it had the same thing. And I really like that.
Yeah.
It's funny, on our drive, I just saw a Leaf pass by this way. I saw a Leaf going back the other way. It's just
Today's
amazing.
the day, yeah.
And I'm just wondering if it's a snob thing. You know, like...
I think at first it's going to be. Yeah, at first it's probably going to be. In fact, I'm surprised we didn't see more famous people at the show today. Every year you get, you know, one or two. Yeah.
You know, people want to own the Leaf, but they don't care to own an American car. I've talked to several people, and they say, aren't you worried that it's an American car? And I got to say, I used to be one of those guys in a way. You know, a few years ago, 5-10 years ago, I would only buy a Honda. Honda Civic. I wouldn't buy an American car.
Well, the thing that
I sort of understand it.
Absolutely. You know, when Daimler Chrysler existed, you know, because I think they're separating or going to separate. They made a car called the Crossfire, which was a little two-seater. People don't know this, but everything in the Crossfire except for the outside shell was a Mercedes SLK.
Wow!
And that's how they've been operating and so they've learned from all that when they made like their high-end Cadillac CTS. All those cars are built with European engineering, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of that's starting to come into this car. And what kind of charging do you have at home? What setup do you have?
I've got a 240 volt charging station, so I've got a charge point at home. And it takes 4 hours to charge it from a dead battery. Oops, I was going to go in there, but I missed it.
Oh, okay. We'll just do the next one, I guess.
Yeah.
I heard that the first 5,500 volts were getting a free 240 volt charger. Is that rumor? Or was that true?
That was true.
That was true.
It was more or less free. It would cost me, I don't know, less than $100.
Wow, that is great.
Yeah, there was some sort of subsidy or some sort of government incentive or something like that.
Yep.
So, yeah, it didn't cost me anything.
That's great.
Yeah, I've been happy with that aspect of it too.
And you can tell the software only charge it like 3 in the morning or something?
You can tell it to do that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's certain things you can do here. You can tell it what hours.
Yeah, we've got solar panels on the house, and that's just one of the things we've been trying to make sure that, you know, we built it out over what our house uses so that we could get an electric car and essentially charge it for free.
Yeah, we got solar a few years ago. That's one of the reasons I got this. I thought because we had some excess capacity, so I thought, well, let's use some of it. You're parked over here, right?
No, but this is fine.
Where did I see your wife?
We can go once around, see if we can spot her.
Okay. For some reason, I thought she was there. Okay. I'll go against the grain here. Now, did you say she wanted to go for a drive?
I don't think she'd mind it, actually. Let's see if we can spot her, and
all right.
She'll probably enjoy it.